Good evening. In a very long journey of IAS 2017, you are going to move ahead by one step on June 18th, 2017. So, this is one very important day with respect to your various steps in the process of your success. So, and this is the first step, rather very important step, and your performance on this particular day, that is on June 18th, will decide whether you are going to write the mains or not. That is the reason why I suggest you all to be very, very careful on this particular day, expecting that every one of you have prepared extremely well for this examination. The general feeling among all the students is that even after the preparation, wholeheartedly you prepared, you put in your hard work and you put in your smart work, and you might have given various tests in various centers in India. But at the end of the day, what happens? You still feel that you are lacking something. So, what exactly is that? So, it's very difficult to analyze. Right? If you keep looking at the subjects, you still feel that there is a lot to read. Kindly remember, this is a very, very, very common feeling for every candidate. And this feeling will be there for you even after your selection as an IAS. And after you become an IAS, you will still feel that you are not aware of certain things. So that's a very common thing. So nobody is 100% perfect. That is the reason why whatever you have prepared so far till date, very effectively, efficiently, that itself is enough, and that is going to pave the way for you so to clear the preliminary examination. But the thing is that whatever you have prepared till now, that's fine. And tomorrow is Saturday, that is June 17th. And I would like to request you all that you may be in, very seriously revising certain topics. But at any time tomorrow, you may stop reading. And I want you to relax for quite some time. At the same time, because there is an examination day after tomorrow, you please visit your examination centers and try to locate where exactly is that, so that on June 18th, when you are going to the examination center, you will not be under tension because you are going to a place which is already known to you. So because you have visited one day in advance. That is the reason why, if you already know, if you are there, if you are very much familiar with the city, and if you know the venue very perfectly, then you need not go to that place. But otherwise, you just visit that place one day in advance, right? So, and with respect to, this on that particular day, whatever the belongings that you are supposed to take to the examination hall, like admit card, pens, and other material, you just carry on with you. And apart from this, please carry one water bottle with you, right? And with respect to that particular day, Sunday morning, you please take very light breakfast. What do you mean by this light breakfast? Let me make it very clear, because some of my friends will ask me, always you will say light breakfast, or what do you mean by that, right? So this light breakfast will vary from person to person, right? So you are taking some amount. That all depends on our capacity, how much we take, and whatever you are taking every day. But on that particular day, you reduce your intake by 40%. Right? Don't take 100% like every day. Just reduce that by 40% and take 60%, so that what happens, your body, you are keeping your body very, light, right? So if the stomach is full, then obviously, the brain becomes dull, right? So this is full and this is dull. So in order to keep this very energetic and dynamic, so you have to give some gap in the stomach. That is the reason why take very light breakfast, and don't forget to take the hall ticket, reach the venue well in time, and occupy your seat, and try to be very, very, very cool. So when I say very cool, also definitely there will be some tension. You cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it. So because you have a dream and you are starting your journey, the first step that you are going to put in on that particular day, obviously some tension will be there, but reduce that tension. right? If you are more tensed, there is a possibility that you will be making more mistakes. That is the reason why reduce your tension and keep yourself in a very balanced form. And when it comes to the examination, you all know that there is negative marking. So that there is negative marking, and you have to be so careful. Why you have to be careful means, sometimes when you read a question, if you don't know the answer also, you may feel that this particular option may be the appropriate and more suitable answer. So during that time, there is every possibility that you will be getting tempted and you may go for wrong answer. And I tell this one to all my friends every time, please listen to my words very carefully. Don't get tempted under any circumstances. Right? How many questions are there? 100 questions are there. How many questions you need to attempt correctly? If you look at last year scoring, the cutoff was 116. So meaning you need to cross 116 this time. Either the cutoff may be above 116 this time or below 116. That all depends on the standard of the papers. But the safe thing, what I suggest to you is that for this particular exam, you try to go for at least 65 questions correct answers. 65 into 2, that is equal to 130, and you will be very, very, very safe. And the remaining 35 questions, you look at very carefully, and if you are really confident, go for it, otherwise leave it. Right? And you may answer 70, 80, or that's up to you. So that's all depends on your capacity. But be very sure that you are touching at least 65 questions very correctly. And don't get tempted. And if you do like this, you will be getting minimum 130 marks and you are going to clear the preliminary examination. We don't know what will be the cutoff. And once the examination date is over, everybody is, this very much eager to know what is the cutoff. Kindly remember, so whatever may be the cutoff that somebody will say outside, so these are all the speculations. So by looking at the previous year paper, this time it may be the cutoff. It's only a speculation, but not the correct one. And what is the exact cutoff that will be released by UPSC only after the final results? That is the reason why don't worry too much about that. And if you are getting 120, 122, 125, also there is a possibility of clearance, but safest zone is 130. And tomorrow what will happen? You will be getting, you will compare your answers with the key that is given by somebody. And you will see that, you are getting 117, somebody say 115, 114. So you will be under unnecessary tension and you will be wasting your time till the results are declared. Right? So that is the reason why, in order to avoid all these things, try to be very, very clear and you are going to, touch this 130. And once it is done, irrespective of your score in the preliminary examination, you start preparing for the main examination immediately. And main examination is more crucial. Preliminary examination is just qualifying in nature. Right? And once you clear this, you are going to write the main examination, and how many marks you are going to get there, that makes all the difference. And that is going to decide which service you are going to get it. After that, you are going for the interview, score more, and you will be getting into your desired service. That is the reason, for achieving all these things, you have to be very careful from step number 1. All right. So from question number 1 till the question number 100, you try to be very focused. Don't get diverted. If you don't know the answer for the first question, there is nothing to get demoralized. Go to the second question. If you don't know the answer for the second question, there is nothing to get demoralized, because there are 98 questions are there. That is the reason why. And at the same time, if you are able to answer the first question correctly, so don't get so much excited that the question paper is very easy. Don't do all those things. Be very balanced, be very composed, and try to have the complete attention only on the paper. Clear? And but once again, I am telling you, you should not get tempted. Am I clear? Right. So after that, happily come out. So take rest for some time, and lunch, you need to have lunch in order to go for paper 2. And again, take very, this is a light lunch. So now you must be aware what exactly is the meaning of the light lunch. Right. So once it is over, Paper 1 is over, paper 2 is over. Just relax, be cool. And different institutions across the nation, so they will be releasing the key, and look at the key, right? And you can compare your score, and you will be coming to know how many questions went right for you, and you will be knowing approximate score. Then obviously, irrespective of that one, you start preparing for the main examination. And please don't waste any time after the preliminary examination, because the time is very very short, especially after the release of the results. The time is very short. Don't wait for the results and start preparation, right? So kindly follow all these things. Be very cool, be very composed, be very balanced. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. And since you are preparing for last 1 year very effectively, very efficiently, you have given so many tests. That is the reason why nothing can stop you from clearing this preliminary examination. Have confidence, right? So if you believe in God, so pray to the God nicely, take the blessings of the parents, right? And go to the examination, and the success will be yours, right? And these are the things I would like to tell you. And don't worry too much about the this cut off at this stage, right? Cut off at this stage. Just do just give your best. So whatever the best that can be given by you, so please do it. And I wish you all a very 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 good luck. And so once the examination is over, so we'll have some discussion on the questions with respect to general studies. So thank you so much for being with me. And don't forget even a single instruction. Be very careful, all right? And take very good care of yourself. And I wish you all a very 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 good luck. And hopefully you will all come out with smiles. Thank you so much. And once again, I wish you a very very good luck. Take very good care.